Alright everybody, welcome back to yet another reaction video here on What's Up with Malachi. Today we're going to be doing funny stuff people do. Alright, so our first one, here our first one here is, nobody gets in, nobody gets out. Yeah, this will definitely not work. This pole does not go all the way across. It should go all the way across. At least maybe even halfway, and you might have to have one on the other side to do the same thing. So this obviously not going to work. It's not going to stop people from getting in and out. This actually looks like a school. Honestly. Okay, so I guess this crew got a little bored, and I'm assuming they're actually milling up the street anyway. So what they're doing is they started playing Tic Tac Toe. Maybe just the guy in the crane wanted to be funny, so he wanted to start doing Tic Tac Toe, but because I don't think this guy has anything strong enough to actually be able to make it, like make an indent in the asphalt. But that's kind of funny, you know, somebody sitting there playing Tic Tac Toe while they're supposed to be working in asphalt. All right, so bored, play with kids. This probably could have gone in my last video of dumb stuff to do. I can understand doing a small toss back and forth because you're less likely to drop the kid, but throwing it all the way up here, I mean, this kid's probably like, this baby's probably like 8 feet in the air. I'm assuming these guys are like 6 foot, so he's probably like 8, 9 feet in the air. That's just not smart. This guy could easily drop the kid, and that would just not go well at all. Bored at work, like a boss. I have seen these before, people doing things, but this is actually kind of ingenious to making a little scorpion with it. I would try to figure out how to make the legs a little longer just to make it a little more accurate, but you know, that's just me. But this is kind of funny. This is probably something I would do sitting in an office and being super bored, not having anything to do. But, you know, that's why I have the internet and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so this just looks like, well, I can obviously tell they're wearing some kind of mask. But someone wanted to photograph these two women sitting here wearing these ridiculous masks. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like witches' masks because how big the nose is or what, but it just looks bad. To me, it just looks bad. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the same guy, and they sort of took a burst photo or something like that, or because he was in motion with the photo. He's trying to do some parkour, and he hops over, but obviously doesn't get his feet out underneath him. So what you really should do when you're hopping a wall like this is you should try to go sideways. Pull your feet around the side of you, not underneath you. And you're more likely to actually land on your feet. So he loses it, doesn't have any feet to save him, and he has to basically roll onto the ground as he falls. It's gotta hurt. Just, especially depending on what speed you're going. Alright, so this has gotta be, I'm assuming it's at school, like some kind of school lunch or whatever, but someone literally played Tetris, the ultimate game of Tetris, with these different shaped tater tots. So they literally got almost a whole pan full. I don't think they have this corner filled up or that corner filled up. They got some empty spots in here. Maybe the tater tot broke or something like that. But still, this is legitimately something I would do. I would absolutely do this, which I think is so funny. All right, this one looks photoshopped. It looks absolutely photoshopped. But he taped a friend to the back of their van. That's just not, I don't know, maybe they just blurred everything else out, but I would never ever do this. I mean, granted, if you use enough tape, you're going to stay on there, but still, it's not safe. You get rear-ended, this guy's going to get mushed, literally like sandwiched between the cars. That's just not smart. Oh, okay. I could imagine this one happening to me. I would never do it, but I could imagine it happening to me. Losing your teeth in 3, 2, 1. So it's a guy kneeled down, to tie his shoes. He's holding the dog's leash with his teeth, and the dog sees a cat. Obviously, the dog's just gonna dart and go after whoever, or whatever it is. And I can imagine what our dog Delano does whenever she just smells something that smells good. She doesn't even have to see anything. She'll pull you along. She's actually so excited about going on a walk that she'll drag you along anyway. I usually just take the leash and wrap it around my waist. That way my arms aren't constantly getting pulled. Just let my natural body weight hold her from running off. They just moved a bunch of... Looks like they just moved a bunch of keys around, but... It looks like they're trying to say something, but I'm having a hard time reading some of the keys over here. Looks like it says, help. I'm being held captive in... What is that? Keyboard. Fact dry. I'm guessing that's what it says, but I'm not 100% certain. That person's obviously bored. Bored geeks repurposing electronics for no apparent reason since 1910. Alright, yeah, this could have gone on my last video of dumb stuff that people do. They're sitting on this thing, and they're balanced, because this guy's sitting on this end, so they're kind of balanced. But he's getting up, so as soon as he gets up, all the weight's going to be on this side, and they're literally just going to slide into the lake. Or this will fall, hit the ground, and fling them over, which is just not smart. Alright, people complained eventually someone had to check while this guy was on the toilet for 6 hours. Someone had to do it, and all it was somebody's pair of jeans and shoes. I probably would do this just seriously mess with people if I was bored at work, but you also got to know that if they find out that it was you, you're probably going to get in some kind of trouble for it, unless you have a super cool boss who thinks, okay, it didn't hurt anybody, but it was kind of funny. I mean, it didn't suck up company time or anything like that. Well, it might actually, because if there's only one toilet, then no one's been able to go poop for 6 hours. And that's going to stink. I don't know. I'd probably still do it, but I would have to know that I have the right kind of boss to not freak out about it. Alright, so I guess this is dad trying to take his kids somewhere, and the kid's holding on to... Is that a microwave? I'm not quite sure what that is, because it's not the shape of a... It might be a computer, but I doubt it. But he doesn't want to go somewhere. The cord's still holding on. That's not going to save you from getting in the car. You're still going to have to get in the car. You might as well just deal with it. Go wherever you're going. Maybe you're going on vacation. What's wrong with that? Unless you just want to sit around and play Fortnite all the time. I'd rather go on vacation. Alright, so... This is obviously people at some kind of party, but they decided to make it look like, well, I'm assuming this guy passed out because he had too much to drink. So they took all the empty beer bottles and lined it, an outline all the way around him. I would do this. I would probably do this even more as a sober person. If I was a designated driver or sober person at a party, I would do this to the first person that passed out. And then whenever they get up, they're just going to knock everything over. I would leave a note on them, too. It said, hey, first to sleep, first to clean. So they can get cleaning on all these empty bottles. I would carry this sign around even if I wasn't out of a job or homeless. I would literally just post it in my work van as I'm driving around. And it says, we'll eat for food. Yes, you will. You would definitely eat for food. I would. I mean, I'd eat even not for food. I'd just eat. I love to eat. But that's kind of funny and ingenious. Alright, so this is kind of a horrible thing to do to your coworkers. Is braiding the toilet paper. How much time did you take in the bathroom to do that? I couldn't even sit in the bathroom that long and sit there and braid some toilet paper. I couldn't do it. But somebody did. I don't even know how you would use that. Would you just run it along your butt? Like that? Ugh. Just sounds gross. Okay, I would 100% do this. I guess it snowed overnight, and people will. Well, this might be an apartment complex, not actually somewhere that you work. But someone went out and drew funny faces on everybody's car in the snow. I would do it. You're not harming the vehicle. If someone really gets upset about you clearing off some of the snow in a funny shape on their car, it is what it is. They can get upset about it, but you're not damaging the vehicle in any way. You're just trying to do something funny for the people around you. I would totally do this. 100% would totally do this. All right, stupid haircuts for stupid people. This is kind of funny. I would never do it to somebody else. They ask me to cut their hair, but they literally cut the hair as if there's someone sitting down taking a poop. I would do it, but they would know that I'm, gonna shave the rest of it off. But this is kind of funny. I would do something like that if they knew that I was gonna shave the rest of it off. Or I'd shave the rest of it off anyway. Okay, so I don't know if this person was upset with their friend or they're just pulling a prank on someone or whatever, but they literally covered their car in Postit Notes. I admire their attention to detail to be able to, get the car's different features based out of like different colored Postit Notes. This is kind of funny. I would do it, but it's a giant waste of Postit Notes and also super annoying for whoever has to pull it all off their car. Okay, so I don't know if the people that worked here were just upset with where they were working, but they literally took all of the patio furniture and put it in the pool. And you can clearly see that there's still water in the pool. And it's too organized to be that, there was heavy heavy winds and blew everything into the pool. Someone definitely just threw this stuff in the pool just to be mean, I guess. But it is kind of funny. I would not want to be the person that has to climb in there and pull them all out. All right, so I'm not sure if this guy is... It looks like he might be trying to transport something from one place to another. So what he did was he put this piece of furniture, actually I think it might be a grill, put this grill on his body, put his arms out so he could ride his motorcycle, and he used this little cage thing to cover his face. Kind of smart to use, to move it back and forth if your only vehicle is a motorcycle, but also kind of dumb because that's just one other thing you could get stabbed with if you get in a car accident or a motorcycle accident. Okay, so I don't know if someone purposely did this or it just happened, but they have one of these banana hangers. So they hung up bananas, but I guess they all ripped off, so they're just kind of dangling. So you got to hurry up and eat all of these bananas or have a bunch of people eat all of them before they all go brown. And that's just gross, letting them all go brown. But all right, I don't understand this one. This person, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, is drawing makeup on really bad with Sharpies. That's not smart. Not smart at all. This person, I'm guessing, is trying to sneak in after a night out that they're not supposed to be out. And I guess she decided she was going to climb through the cat door instead of trying to go through the door. Maybe the door makes too much noise. So she tried to climb in. This person put their shoes in the refrigerator. Now, I have actually heard of a life hack where if your shoes smell really bad, throw them in the freezer. The cold will actually kill all that odor dispensing bacteria in there, and your shoes won't smell. You obviously have to warm them back up whenever they get out. I wouldn't recommend just putting them right on your feet, but in the fridge, no. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't do it. Alright, you guys, that's another reaction video here with Google Images. Like before, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below for what I should do for my next video. Right, you guys. Later.